Zadi.
Coming up aboard the Express, the Utica Comets look for their second win of the season as they go up against the Charlotte Checkers.
Plus on the gridiron, Whitesboro hosting Carthage, the Big Blue Wrecking Crew looking to enter postseason play undefeated.
But first, time for tonight's big game. The VVS Red Devils host the Oneida Indians in a huge Class B East rivalry matchup with a lot at stake. With a win, VVS is in the playoffs. With a loss, they'll need Camden to fall to CVA. As for Oneida, a victory would guarantee them at least a share of the Class B East title.
The Red Devils breaking in the new turf at Chevron Stadium. With great field position thanks to a block punt, the Indians strike first. Bruce Jocelyn gets the handoff, breaks a tackle, heads to the outside, finds the end zone. PAT is no good, so it's 6-0 Oneida.
VVS would answer with a touchdown of their own in the first quarter and add to their 7-6 lead in the second frame. Alex Oliver fires to a wide-open Travis Decker for 6. Extra point is good. Devils take a 14-6 lead.
Later in the quarter, the Indians going for it on 4th and 5. Stephen Barrett finds a gap and outruns the VVS defense until he finds pay dirt. Oneida unable to convert the 2 points. They trail 14-12.
Time winding down before the half, VVS would respond. Oliver with the keeper, fighting his way through, literally carries an Indian defender to the end zone with him. Earned every yard of that touchdown, his second of the night. VVS would run away with it. 41-18 is the score. With the victory, the Red Devils have punched their ticket to the playoffs. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. So, VVS is in.
Yes.
They did punch their ticket with a big win over their arch rival to open up the new turf. It's beautiful.
Oh, I love the red. Love the colors.
Yeah, it is
As we
beautiful.
mentioned, I think we like colors here.
Yeah, last week we did say that.
I feel like I can't stop saying it. We go now to Class D, where two teams who have already secured spots in the postseason go at it with playoff seeding on the line. To Sequoia Valley High School, the Indians host the Frankfort Schuyler Maroon Knights in a Class D Southeast matchup.
First quarter, under 5 minutes to go. Sequoia on the 3. The handoff goes to Zach Gifford, who fights his way up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown Sequoia, 2-point conversion good, 8-0 Indians.
To the second, it's the Knights who have it in the red zone now. Jeffrey DeSaro takes the snap. He fires over the top to Michael DeRolo, who makes the catch, turns and beats 2 defenders to score. Tack on an extra point, and we're tied up at 8.
With just under 3:30 to play in the half, Frankfort threatening again. DeSaro hands it to Nick Manine, who punches it over the goal line for 6. An extra 2 makes it 16-8. Maroon Knights could be a relatively close contest, but Frankfort wins it by a touchdown, final 29-22.
In Whitesboro, the defending Section 3 Class A champion Warriors are looking to remain perfect on the season as they host Carthage in a non-league contest.
We'll jump ahead to the fourth quarter. Borough up 7-0 and looking for more. Zach Britt decides to take it himself, cuts to the outside and turns on the Jets. Almost went all the way, but gets tripped up inside the 10 for the big first down.
That would set up this score. It's going to be Britt again. Fakes the handoff, keeps it, goes up the gut, is taken down, but not before the ball crosses the plate. The Big Blue Wrecking Crew ends the regular season with a 13-0 win over Carthage, and they head into the postseason without a blemish.
Very nice. To the ice, Adirondack Bank Center is the site as the Comets look to earn win number 2 of the season. They hosted the Charlotte Checkers. First period, 4 minutes in, Comets on the forecheck. Tanner McMaster forces a turnover, then slides in front to Reed Boucher, who puts it home on the one-timer. Boucher's 4th of the season, and the Comets lead by 1.
He's going to score in every game, I feel like.
Pretty much.
Just 3 minutes later, Utica on the power play. Adam Gaudette gets it at the point. Check out the sick dangles, toe drag, and fires it in to the back of the net. That's his first goal as a pro. He's fired up, and it's 2-0 Comets.
As he should be, but here come the Checkers. 2-1 the score now. Andrew Podorowski with the stretch pass down ice to Dennis Robertson, who has a step on his defender, and he rips it glove side on Richard Bachman. Just like that, we're knotted up at 2.
In the second, 7 minutes in, Checkers with a 2-on-1, a give and go between Cliff Pooh and Morgan Geeky sees Geeky finish the sequence with a goal. Charlotte has its first lead of the game, 3-2. Love the names, by the way.
Yeah, tough names. To the third, Comets looking for the equalizer. Here's Zach McEwen rushing up ice, fakes the shot, gets the defenseman a bite, then feeds back door to who?
Who else? Reed Boucher.
Boucher, who pots his second of the night. What a pass by McEwen. That ties it at 3. But Robertson would tack on his second of the night as the Checkers score last and win this one 4-3.
So close.
Tough night for the Comets.
Looked like a good game, though.
Yeah, the first period, they were completely dominant. Different story in the second period. The checkers kind of came on a little bit. So tough loss for the Comets. But they get right back at it tomorrow against the Toronto Marlies and have them on Sunday as well. So right back on the horse.
A little tough, though.
Yeah, Marlies, defending champions, not an easy task. There's the horn for the first period here on Sports Express. Plenty more still to come.
After the break, we will introduce you to our latest athlete of the week who is having a fantastic freshman year in girls soccer. But first, let's check out other scores from around the area in our Sports Express Scoremaster.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, This is Sports Express Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby and Wittig, Ray Moore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Welcome back to Sports Express. It's time now to unveil our latest athlete of the week.
Yeah, she's only a freshman, but she's already making an impact on her team as a triple threat option. Let's meet her now.
Olivia Lindsay of the Little Falls girls soccer team is the latest freshman phenom suiting up for the Mounties. In only 10 games, Lindsay has 14 goals and 4 assists. The freshman scored the only 2 goals in a shutout victory against Frankfurt Schuyler and helped Little Falls capture its 5th straight league title with a goal and a victory over Dallsville. She's blended right in with All-Stars Nicole Failing and Gabby Silstra, also former athletes of the week. Lindsay talks about some of her strengths that have led her to a successful freshman season.
I see the field well, so I like to set up other players like Nicole and Gabby for their goals and what they accomplish, which is good. And shooting is definitely one of my strengths. I usually can put the ball in the back of the net. Just the fact that he put my name out there is great. He's been a big help throughout the season and much to appreciate from him.
Olivia is a great addition to our team, not only because of her skill level, because of her personality. She's quiet, but she's competitive and a hard worker and fits right into our program.
Wow.
Olivia has the ball skills to dribble by you, she has the speed to run past you, and she has the shot to shoot from long distance and score. So I like to think of her as a triple threat, and she's given our offense another option, and the team has embraced her, and I think she's been an asset to our team and has helped everybody get better around her.
All right, if you know of a high school athlete who deserves to be Athlete of the Week, as always, here's our contact info. Call, email, write us a postcard, whatever you want to do this year.
That would be neat.
Yeah, right? We got postcards. Nice, especially from like cool places. Like,
Yeah.
With it being winter, tropical places.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's fall, but whatever. If you're a coach, AD, parent, even a teammate, just send us who you would like to be nominated and why. Give us some stats in the story, and we'll give you a shot. All featured athletes will receive a plaque courtesy of CNY Awards and Apparel.
So now I'm expecting some postcards. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be checking my mail because I feel like that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. That's it for the second period here on Sports Express, but we're not done yet.
Yes, it's SU basketball time.
Yeah.
With the season set to begin in just a few weeks, we hear from head coach Jim Boeheim as the Orange held its media day today.
For final scores and video highlights from tonight's games, log on to WKTV.com. Scalzo, Zogby and Wittig, Ray Moore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Welcome back aboard the Express. The Syracuse Orange basketball season unofficially started today with Media Day and the Orange vs. White scrimmage at the Carrier Dome.
Yeah, head coach Jim Boeheim answered questions today. The main topic was the high expectations placed on this season. The
Orange returns 5 starters, including leading scorer Tyus Battle from a team that advanced to the NCAA Sweet 16 last year. SU has also added East Carolina transfer Elijah Hughes and three-player freshman class that includes Boeheim's son, Buddy, a 6'5" sharpshooter.
We saw him at King of Kings.
Yeah, he's
I'm
good.
excited for that.
Yep.
Starting point guard Frank Howard's status is still unknown. He wore a walking boot today. Boeheim didn't reveal the details of his injury, but expects Howard to be a go. for their season opener against Eastern Washington on November 6th. Boeheim says the team is way ahead of where they were this time last year.
You have to remember this time last year we were getting started with 2 freshman forwards, and you know, our point guard was coming off a mediocre year. Our big guys were hurting a little bit, so there's a world of difference at this point right now. And last year, just with those 5 guys, and then you add the freshman in and Elijah in.
How about this? We're less than 2 weeks away from action. The Orange hosts St. Rose in an exhibition contest on Thursday, October 25th.
Definitely looking forward to the season.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so coming up tomorrow, Proctor needs a win against CNS to ensure their spot in the postseason. If they lose, there will be a 3-way tie and only 2 teams will make it, so that'll be interesting. In Class C, Mount Markham needs to beat Clinton for a playoff berth because they own the tiebreaker. Kickoff for both of those games are at 1:30. And then as for Holland Patton, the Golden Knights can run the table and win the outright league title with a home win over Canastota. Game time for that is at 6:30 at Whitesboro High School.
What a season Holland Patton is having this year. It's
They
awesome
are
to see.
so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm like really glad. I mean, I feel bad that they don't have their home turf,
Right.
but I love it that they're playing Saturday nights under the lights because I'm having a blast covering them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So hopefully they keep it up. That's it for us, though. We'll see you back here next Friday night for another edition of Sports Express.